Hello everyone and welcome to another live protocol video. So on this video I'm going to be talking about the ISFJ personality type and what I believe to be their best fitted role in society. And once again I want to mention, as I do in all these types of videos, that the best fitted role does not mean the only thing that the type can do. It's just what their cognitive function stack, the position of their functions, what they determine, what they make them more likely to excel at. With that being said, the ISFJs are one of the most common types, if not the most common, and it's a good thing too, because they are one of the most altruistic, one of the most self-sacrificing types out there. And I do believe that we are lucky to have them as the most common type. And it's not by accident that they are so altruistic. I attribute that to their second function of extroverted feeling. And as I mentioned before in earlier videos, in previous videos, I do believe it's a theory of mine that extroverted feeling came from back in the day from the maternal instinct, from the maternal side that we all have in us. Yes, males and females. It's just a sort of indentation on our brain. I do believe all the cognitive functions are a strong enough indentation on our brains that is passed down through generations, and it mutates and evolves, it refines itself through time. So that's what makes them very, very altruistic. But they do have also a very perfectionist side, and that doesn't mean perfectionism doesn't always need to have a negative connotation attached to it. It just depends on what is directed towards, and who better than the ISFJs to be perfectionists if they want to give the other people, the people in their closer circle, the best experience, the most perfect experience. Then it's a good thing. Perfectionism can be a really good thing. Anyway, I don't want to give away too much of the video, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you love the show.
What is the ISFJ role in society? The ISFJ personality type is one that is often overlooked in society. They are quiet and introspective, preferring to stay behind the scenes and let others take the spotlight. However, ISFJs play an important role, and their unique skills can be of great benefit to the entirety of society. In this video, we will discuss the role of the ISFJ in society, and explore some of the unique strengths that they bring to the table. ISFJs are a very interesting type, although they are one of the most common, if not the most common of all the types, which is a good thing, because no other type combines better the benefits of tradition with the fixation to do well by others. Are ISFJs perfectionists? Yes, they are, or can be, but that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, depending on where that perfectionism is directed to. Unfortunately, ISFJs have an inherent desire to help people, especially the ones closest to them, and inside their circle of trust. What's wrong with wanting to provide the best experience possible to the people they care about? ISFJs are very discreet about what they do. Their efforts usually go unnoticed, as they normally don't like to call attention to their actions. They do what they do due to a sense of duty, and the need to see others well taken care of. Their main function of introverted sensing, or SI, wants to avoid chaos and maintain the proper flow of things. Anything that can produce unpredictable events is seen as something with the potential to put everything into a state of disarray. On the second slot, we have extroverted feeling, or FE, and in my point of view, this function is a very maternal function. FE is the reason why ISFJs are so drawn to put others first, instead of themselves. It's a very altruistic function, so much that at times they may feel like they need to ask permission to feel their own feelings. What is the ISFJ role in society? To answer this question, we have to pair them with their extroverted counterparts, the ESFJs. One of the main differentiators between these two types is the fact that one is introverted, and the other one is extroverted. Both types look for cohesion and harmony. Both types feel the inherent need to take care of others and meet their needs. But if ESFJs are more comfortable following their path, when surrounded by larger groups of people, ISFJs really shine when they take care of a smaller group, or even at an individual level. ISFJs are all about the family, and that is what I believe to be their best fitted role in society, assuring that the family dynamic is properly taken care of. It might seem like an easy enough role, but because you're watching this video, I'll assume you know a little about the 16 different types of the Myers Briggs system. Let me give the example of ENTJs. ENTJs are not meant to provide the emotional support developing human beings require. Of course they can do it, but their natural abilities pull them in another direction. ENTJs need progress and the stimulation of accomplishing tasks and completing goals, not that they don't want to be family-oriented, and I'm certain a lot of them are, but they would have a hard time doing it at the same level as an ISFJ does. Now picture all the other types, INTJs, ENTPs, ISTJs, ESTPs, and so on and so forth. When you really think about it, the great majority of the types are not meant to excel at being the emotional support of the family. And that's okay, because we need all types to excel at their own specific skills to make society move forward. Without a good family environment, we cannot create healthy and balanced human beings. Ask yourself what would happen if everyone came from a broken home. What would society look like in the future? Probably not very healthy. That is why we cannot underestimate the role ISFJs play in the grand scheme of things. The way I see it, ISFJs are the backbone of the family dynamic. That doesn't mean only ISFJs can have healthy and functional families. Every type has its own approach to parenting, and all types can be very good at it, but only the ISFJ is equipped in such a way to maximize the chances of success. Of course, ISFJs can fail at their role as well, just like the other types can fail at theirs. Being better equipped doesn't assure success, and that happens when there's exaggeration. The plight of the ISFJ. We cannot forget the ISFJ's third function of introverted thinking, or TI. No other function is more perfectionist than introverted thinking. This function is known for its logical accuracy, and the necessity to iron out what doesn't fit or make sense, and because they have it in the third slot, they have little control over it. I see the third function as very volatile. It can swing both ways, too intense or not intense enough, and when ISFJs fall into the stronger side of it, they can become extremely perfectionist. ISFJs are the most likely type to cover their couches with plastic. They keep their homes in pristine condition, and at times can fault others for not acting the same way. It may become worse if they fall into the SITI loop, and completely ignore the second function of FE, or extroverted feeling. SI is traditional and reluctant to change, TI is perfectionist and logical. This can make ISFJs too focused on thinking, upholding order or the way things should be done above all else. When this happens, they can neglect their greatest attribute, which is meeting people's needs by being warm and good-natured. If you are an ISFJ, you need to realize that it's very important to acknowledge what state of mind you are in, so you can keep doing what you do best. Which is being the family rock, creating and maintaining an environment of warmth, safety, and support, that in turn helps to create healthy human beings, that ultimately create a better society. If you think ISFJs exist mainly to provide support, think again. The importance of what they provide us cannot be understated. Let's keep our fellow ISFJs healthy by acknowledging all they do for us. It's the least we can do.
If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. That will allow us to keep making more videos like this. For more related content, please click on one of the suggested videos. Thank you for watching.